Okay. So go ahead and make it you can make it a quick version.
Comfortable for a long
I already
story.
started. Do you want me to restart it?
No, I want to actually say that. Okay, anyways, so I'm just gonna be blabbling. That's the word.
Babbling? Okay, close enough.
Sure. So imagine that you're in a universe with 5 different kingdoms. There's the Royal Blue Kingdoms, what you're a part of. They're pretty ice cold, but once you get to meet the Royal Blues, they're pretty chill, like ice. And then the Royal Pinks. They will always carry around a bunch of flowers, and whenever they go to the market, they will hand a flower to everyone they meet. So flowers in the pink town are 100% free, since every single time when you enter, or like every single time when you leave your house, you pick up a new bouquet of flowers, blossom flowers, and you hand them to every single person you see. So you hand one single one to every person you see. So yeah, and they're very kind, and they are always helping to have a helping hand. So yeah. Then for the Royal Reds, they don't really like to listen to people, but they are pretty-ish nice. The Royals are nice, but the people on the streets, you might not want to cross their wrong side. Now the Royal Blacks. Just try not to walk into that kingdom if you can. But sometimes when you have to throw royal balls, you sometimes want to somehow literally teleport your way to the kingdom. And then the last final kingdom. The kingdom who give all the kingdom's powers. The Royal Rainbow Pastel. They are not mean, but they're not kind. But they do hand out flowers everywhere. They're basically all of the kingdoms mixed in a cake batter. But with really no black. Black was basically like seasoning for them when they were getting mixed up. Not really, but that's the easiest way for me to say it. And then, so you and your, so let's imagine this. Okay, if you're a boy, then yeah, too bad. So imagine that you're a baby girl and you just got born with your baby twin sister. You came out as an elegant model type. Your sister came out beautiful, but yeah. So ever since when you and your twin sister turned 4, your twin sister name is Amber. Your name is Sarah, but you like to be called Ava, but not just yet in the storyline. Don't ask questions. And your mother is not really for the new fashion things. Not fashion things, but like for the new terms of the kingdom. So the black ones, they kind of stay the same, but the red was kind of turning nice, and the pink was kind of losing their touch, and the pastels kind of was trying to go on their own little pace. So like have their own kingdom without being baked up basically into a cake with all the other kingdoms. But the royal queen at that point wanted her 2 princesses to stay as her. Like, not move or change anything in the Royal Blue Kingdom. So she would always throw these balls. So, every single time these balls started when the twins were 4. we're gonna just call her Ava for right now. So the twin called Ava, even though no one actually calls her Ava just yet, they all call her Sarah, what is her name, but she ended up getting called Ava by her close friends later on, so we're just gonna call her Ava. So Ava, every single royal ball, she would always wear a different shade, a different color of dress, and since there's so many different colors, she never ran out of a different shade or color. But now her sister, Amber, would always wear the same exact red, rosish color of a dress. And she would not. So basically, a royal ball in the mother eyes of the twins is the princess. If they really wanted to show they wanted to be the next queen, they would always have to dance with a prince. So Amber never wanted to even see one of the princes, but Ava was up to becoming the next queen. So she would always dance with the same exact prince. Once or twice she switched to different princes. I'm going to say different what royals are and what kingdoms in a second. So basically, then Amber would never do that, and she would always just try to eat every single one of the desserts on the dessert table. And she would always get super duper messy every single time. So, since the mother did not want to ruin her appearance, she did something pretty cruel. She locked her daughter Amber in the dungeon for the rest of the party, and then for the rest of the day, basically. No, for like a day and then another day afterwards, she locked Amber in there. But then after the party, her sister would always save her one slice of cake and hid it in her little drawer. And the girl, so then the next big queen was a girl. She was the only one. She was the only Blossom child. Her name was actually Blossom. So Blossom would give Ava a flower to send with the cake after the party was done. So afterwards the party, Ava would sneak down there. Once the mother was trying to nicely get the guest out of her kingdom, and also giving them posters to the next royal ball, what was a week from then. So they had it every single week on a Friday. It was just like a royal Friday. So yeah, everyone would get ready. They would start traveling, and so yeah, it was a big thing. So yeah, that would happen for every single one, for every single ball. Basically, Ava would always wear a different type of dress. Amber would always end up being locked in the basement. So yeah, then years pass. I'm gonna say they're teenagers now. They're 16. Cause 16 is when the royal crown is, so we're gonna say they're 15 actually. The twins are 15. The mother is going to go, cause for the pastel, there was two kids who was born, a boy and a girl. They were both twins, and then the girl who's now in current period, she's now the queen, but not then. She was a princess, and then there was a prince who was actually gonna come help whoever was the next queen come help rule. 'Cause it was just planned out like that, 'cause there was someone already in his kingdom helping rule. So yeah, that kind of happened. But then when she was out when the mother was she was actually going there to go get him in person. So she never showed up. They found out that she actually gave birth to 2 twins on the way. So then now there's the 2 little twins, Emma and Jason. So yeah, they're just there because somehow they're there. I have no clue. They're just there. So then Ava became queen because that's who the mother wanted, and also Amber was wanting to be queen. So she ended up being queen, but her mother kept it a secret of who she was actually supposed to marry. So she had no clue at all who she was supposed to marry. So we're gonna cut off all the drama nonsense. There's a lot of drama. So then after that, she meets some friends. She had a friend group. She had some fake sibling, Ian, and then Ian has a fake, real little sister named Erica. Then Erica and Mia comes best friends. So Mia where did I get Mia from? I don't know. But Erica and Ian cannot live in the castle since they're not blood. So yeah, so that they're siblings, but they're not blood siblings, so they're not allowed to live in the castle. Well, that's for every single kingdom rules, and if one person breaks that, we don't actually know what happens because no one have ever broke it. All we know that magic will lose or something, magic will disappear or something. But you can let people in who's not royal into royal blood into the kingdom, but not for over 24 hours. For over 2 days, so 48 hours, yeah, 48 over 48 hours. If someone's not blood in that castle, then all magic kinda goes away. So yeah, no one have ever tried that because they don't know if it's a myth or not. So yeah, they just don't want to lose magic. So the royals do not want to lose magic, so they're not testing it. So blah blah blah. Few years later, the Queen Ava starts missing her old perfect princess life. Whenever single Friday of her whole entire life, there would always be a most elegant ball waiting for her. So she does what her mother did, because at one point in time, her little princess Ava had to do some I forgot what was happening, but her little princess Ava had a thing happened, and she had to start throwing parties for an entire year of her life. So her mother brought Ava along, and she said, her mother told Ava, if you ever want to throw parties again, do it this way. You'll find it most interesting. But make sure every person who helps you, make sure they get a special reward. So whoever the queen is, if they make a special invitation, what the queen actually made herself, if whoever holds that paper, whoever the queen gives that paper to hold, they can make whatever wish they want, and it comes true. No side effects, no catch. But there is one catch. If you don't make it to the royal ball, or whatever thingy witch actually disappears. So that's really the only catch. And who would not want to be invited to a fancy royal ball? So her mother actually taught Ava how to make those special cards that hold that magic. So a few years later, when she actually wants to do one more, so we're actually cutting the chase now. So when she wants to make a royal ball, at this point she got 3 children. Don't ask how. Not explaining situation. I'm basically doing this whole entire thing, what I can make into 40 chapter thing, into one quick chapter. By the way.
No, that's fine because we can always add more later.
Sure. So she actually takes her fake little sister Erica with her because she does not really know who's gonna be the next queen. It's probably going to be Emma, but then her oldest child, Samantha. There's Samantha, then Sarah. Don't ask me how I came up with these names. Then Aaron. So those are the children who she has right now. Aaron's the youngest, Samantha's the oldest, Sarah's the middle. So I came up with these names. So, but her oldest child is not that close, but she's like 5 years close. But then by 5 years, the rest of the children will be catched up and will be able to have the crown. But she don't know who she's actually gonna give it to yet. Anyway, so cause like Emma wants to try to take care of the castle a little bit, like kind of be in charge of the castle while the queen is gone, since Emma's gonna be the next queen. So she wanted someone to come with her. So she took Erica. So yeah, blah blah blah. She goes to every castle. He gets everyone wish for their special thing. They end up wishing for their special thing. And she also asks if they remember who she was actually supposed to be with. If they all end up at the Pastel Prince. So yeah, anyways, round that all up. Everyone got invitation, and day of the party now. Day of the royal ball. So yeah, everyone gets dressed up. She invites all her friends, and all the pedestrians around are allowed to come in, and if they want. Yes, they have like malls, like and shops and that stuff. But the royal designer is Erica, because she got a good eye for fashion. So anyone in the royal, they actually asked Erica to make their design, but no one really knows about Erica. But if you can get a book with her, because her booking is literally full, you can get a book with Erica. Whatever you ask, she can make it beautiful and gorgeous, but 100 times better than what you imagine, and you love it. So yeah, she's basically, and she doesn't even have magic or power. She's literally doing this with fabric and like jewels and whatever. She's like an amazing fashion designer. So yeah. But only in the Blue Kingdom, since no other kingdom really knows about her. So, like, yeah. Plus, even if the other kingdoms heard about her, like, she's always packed. Her book is literally full. She has 2 big booking books. And she's about to get on her 3rd one. Just saying. That's how big she is, because people are even making double orders. Like, not even at the same time. Like, they will make an order with her, and then it's on the booking, and, like, the address and everything about, where it needs to go, what type of dress they want, or whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they will make a double in a month. They, like, want a whole nother different thing. But, like, she still does not erase the other thing. She's like, yeah. She's kind of busy on her personal life, so she kind of is always on top of them. But she normally only get 2 pages done by the end of the day. Normally, let me just say, these 2 pages have every single line full. So she's doing a lot of orders per day. So, like, she's just trying to wrap it up. So, like, yeah. But then she's still trying to do her personal life nonsense. So yeah, just wanted to say things about her character, because, like, the queen and her is, like, really good friends. And also Emma, they are, like, literally bestie, they're sisters. They literally, like, they miss each other so much when they're separated, so they got best friend list. They're both, like, never wanting to really wear dresses, but they always wear dresses. whenever they're told, they always have their hair up in these cute little ponytails. So yeah, they're basically like twins, but like opposites. Cause like she like blue, she like pink and black, she like blue and white. They're like opposite in colors, but they're like intertwined though. So yeah, nonsense. So now it's the day of the ball. They, the queen and the pastel king, prince. We're just gonna call him Aaron because I don't got a name for him right now. Don't ask me why I'm using a double name. Anyways, so Aaron, the prince. Even if I say prince, it does not matter. Okay, anyways, the pastel prince. That doesn't matter. Okay, anyways. So, the pastel prince and the queen, Ava, actually end up, like... So, yeah, they actually do what, both of their mothers wanted. So, yeah, they end up making both of what is the word? I don't know what to say. Both of their mothers what are not there, they make their one wish come true because they both wanted them to combine. Whatever, don't know how to say words currently. So yeah, blah 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 blah. Drama. They get Raven. Raven is then the queen is like, No, I love Raven, but like, I'm going to murder anyone who's a man. Not really, but like, freeze anyone who's a man who gets near me. And drama, nonsense. Don't mind what I'm speaking currently. So, like, yeah. Cutting out all the drama parts. That's the quickest way I can make up that. Probably 3 books. Probably 2. Probably 1 book. Yeah. That's the quickest way I can run up that 1 book. Even though it's not even a book.
Not yet. Maybe it will be Sunday. Don't throw that.
I would not dare to throw it.
Sometimes you stop. You're at 22 minutes. Sometimes you stop at 28 minutes. I don't know on the memory.
Well,
So let me know when you want to start a part 2.
Well,
And what's this world called?
my world?
Does it have a name, like with all the castles and stuff like that?
Royal Kingdoms. I don't know.
Okay, I'm just saying, because if this stops at a few minutes, so is there anything else you want to put on this tape? Because we can start a new one.
That's really all I had to do. I don't really know anything else about my mess. There's so many more mysteries my brain have to uncover. But I can go on to chapter 2, when the Emma becomes queen. I mean, not Emma, Mia. No, Mia, Emma. Emma, that's her name. When Emma becomes queen. Why do I want to call Emma Mia so bad? I don't know, but that's basically chapter 2, so this is basically chapter 1 of the Royal Kingdoms.
So this is the Royal Kingdoms chapter 1. Do you want me to stop there?
Sure.
Thank you for stopping in.
Bye! Hope you enjoy these Royal Kingdoms. There's a lot of drama in these Royal Kingdoms.
Thank you for a like, share, subscribe, hitting the bell, posting a comment.
Also, in chapter 2, I'm going to discuss everything about how everyone's magic world works. Before we go on to the new generation when Emma is queen. So, yes. Bye!
Okay.